So hi, I'm in Tennessee, and it's 8:30 in the morning, and I'm just giving you my check-in. And so I haven't really gone outside of the van and explored the property. It's a huge property. Apparently it's like 4,000 acre farm, and she's got a, what do they call it, a western town or something with, anyway, I'm not sure how far it is, and I don't want to take my van up there just in case I don't get back into this spot. So I'm just doing this check-in, and then I'm going to go explore. So here's what happened. So I'm at the rest stop, and I'm like an hour from Nashville, and I'm thinking, I don't even know where I'm going yet. Like, so I started looking for campsites, and they were all sold out. I looked for hotels, and nothing under $300. Like everything under $300 was sold out, and even like the ones that were over 300, where that was like, okay, so where are they? Are they right on the street? I guess the street I wanted to be on was Broadway, and that's where the main music stuff happens. I guess it's their Beale Street. Put more country music. Oh, hi Rose. Hi Dan. Yeah, so anyway, so I couldn't find any place to go, and I thought I'll even go past Nashville and come back in, but I couldn't find anything like within an hour from Nashville. So I thought, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna take the next exit, and whatever town that is, I'm going to get a hotel there. And plus I was hungry, and I hadn't really eaten a decent meal yet, and it was like 7 or something. Yeah, about 6:30. So I went off the next exit and turned to the left, and there's Loretta Lynn's kitchen. So Loretta Lynn's kitchen, and then it said Loretta Lynn's ranch. I'm like, are you kidding me? So I go in there, the restaurant, and it's like really homemade kind of food. It's a buffet style, and it's Loretta Lynn everything. And yeah, so I had a really nice meal there. I thought that's kind of a coincidence that I would just happen to take the exit to Loretta Lynn. And I love old country and western, right? And so I asked the lady, I said, is there any way I can get into the camping, like on the ranch? Because I saw that there was camping. And she said, well, the office is closed now. So I said, well, can I stay in your parking lot? Is it all right to stay overnight here? She said, yeah. So I was going to stay overnight, but there was a semi that was kind of running the whole time I was, sitting in the parking lot looking for something else to go park at, and I wasn't really sure she knew what I was asking. I don't know if I worded it. I didn't know if I had worded it right, and it was kind of up on a hill, and it was really, really dark except for the semi. So I thought, well, maybe I'll go up closer to this hotel. There was an express hotel. So I went up to the hotel and thought, I'll just park in the parking lot with the other cars. And then I saw someone looking at me outside of the hotel window, and I thought, oh, they probably have security and they don't want me in their parking lot sleeping. So I went back down to Loretta Lynn's restaurant there. And then I started looking on Google to see, what the ranch, if I could drive to the ranch and maybe get a campsite and then pay in the morning or something. And it said there's a big festival going on, a music festival. They're mixing Harley riders with music lovers, and everybody is camping together. And the camping was like $48, and the tickets to see the festival were about the same. So I am here in Tennessee. What is the place called? Wherever Loretta Lynn is from. Anyway, I'm there, and yeah, I just sort of pulled in the dark, and I didn't really know if I was in a spot that I would get kicked out of. So I just stayed in my van waiting for someone to say, "Can you move?" But no one's asked me to move. Now I'm afraid to move because I'm afraid I won't get my spot back. But there's like this western village up here that Loretta Lynn created. What is that? I was born in a coal mine. Down in, what is it? Gitcham Holler or something? Anyway, that's what she's recreated up there. And then the music going on, starting starting at 10, so it's probably already started. And yeah, so I've got to get myself oriented to the lay of the land so I can start, you know, enjoying some of these things. And I have a young couple on one side of me, and the people on the other side of me just remind me of people that I know back home, so I'm pretty sure I'll be able to make friends with them. So I found another Tennessee song. There's a lot of Tennessee songs, but this one I always liked, by Johnny Cash. Okay. You know which one it is, Lauren? Along about 1825, I left Tennessee much alive. Never would have made it through the Arkansas mud if I hadn't been riding my Tennessee stud. Had some trouble with the sweetheart's pa. One of her brothers was a bad outlaw. I wrote her a letter by my Uncle Fudd, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. We drifted down into no man's land. We crossed the river called the Rio Grande. I raced my horse with the standards bound till I got his skin silver and gold. Me and a gambler who couldn't agree, we got in a fight over Tennessee. We jerked our guns and he fell with the thud, and I rode away on the Tennessee stud. Well, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood, and there never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. I got just as lonesome as a man could be, dreaming of my girl in Tennessee. The Tennessee stud's eyes turned blue 'cause he was dreaming of a sweetheart too. I rode right back across Arkansas. I whipped her brother and whipped her pa. I found that girl with the golden hair, and she was riding a Tennessee mare. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. Stirrup to stirrup, side by side, across the mountains and the valleys wide. We came to Big Muddy, now we forded flood on the Tennessee mare, the Tennessee stud. Pretty little baby on the cabin floor, little horse cold playing round the door. I love that girl with the golden hair, and the Tennessee stud is a Tennessee mare. Well, the Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like the Tennessee stud. The Tennessee stud was long and lean, the color of the sun, and his eyes were green. He had the nerve and he had the blood. There never was a horse like a Tennessee stud. There's so many Tennessee songs. I like Tennessee. I did like Memphis too much. I think I said that already. I don't know. But so far, I think it's the small towns outside of these cities that are the most awesome. And it looks like there's people from all different states here at this concert, so I guess I'll get to meet a few more. I met someone in Memphis, though, at the BB King bar that I was at, where that good band was. And so we exchanged information, and he's in North Carolina, and he says he wants to show me, or him and his girlfriend. I said, you don't mind him offering to do that? No, no. He's been talking about doing this forever. He wants to do the same thing, so he kind of just wants to connect, and I don't know. I think I have another connection in North Carolina as well with Patty's friend. or sister-in-law or something. So yeah, I only have 3 weeks and 3 days left to finish doing the States. So, and Taryn, my niece, lives in Missouri. I don't know. I really want to do like Georgia and I don't even know the names of the states, but you know, all the southern states, and then get back up to Maine by June 15th. So I gotta figure it all out. What you saying there, Sylvia? Lucky you, a music festival. I know. Like, I had no idea till like an hour sitting in that parking lot that it was just down the road. And how perfect. You know, it's the kind of music I really like. There's bluegrass here and country and yeah, and some of the more recent country songs that I actually recognize. So yeah, I gotta get down there. I don't know. Okay, I have to tell you, I know you think I'm really super brave. Hi, Mickey. And I can act super brave in any situation, but right now I'm just trying to gather up the courage to find my way down to the stage. You know, I'll do it. It's getting hot, so I'm going to have to get out of this van. It's like a hot box. Yeah. So anyway, I'll probably go online so that you guys can come with me, right? Hi, Mom. Yeah. I can do it. I can do it. Yeah. Okay, anyway, thanks, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will check in with you later once I make it to that music festival. I've cleaned up well, it doesn't look like it from your angle, but I did all the dishes and everything and cleaned the fridge, and the fridge is going, so I put some almond milk in there and had some breakfast in my van. So I don't really want to leave this spot, but it's over on Sunday, so I've got to be out of here by 5. All right, we'll see you guys.